From sleeping on a crumpled mattress with only $7 in his pocket to becoming one of the most iconic figures in WWE history, this isn't a movie script. It's the real-life journey of a superstar. Hello and welcome to our channel. Today we're going to talk about the rags to riches stories of one of the most iconic wrestlers that WWE has produced. So let's begin. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson was born on May 2, 1972 in Hayward, California, to a family that was well versed in the glamour and glitz of wrestling, courtesy to Dwayne's father, Rocky Johnson, a wrestling legend of the 1970s and 80s. Dwayne spent some formative years in New Zealand with his mother's side of the family, attending Richmond Road Primary School in the lovely Grayland neighborhood. But eventually, life drew him to Hawaii, where his father was riding high on the success of his wrestling career. At the tender age of 13, The Rock was already a seasoned gym rat, particularly lifting weights with his father. By the time he was 14, he had found his new calling in life: football. For him, football was more than a hobby, it was a lifelong ambition. The Johnson family was hit with an unexpected curveball when they were forced to leave Hawaii due to financial difficulties. Dwayne's rebellious nature got him into a lot of problems throughout those years, including arrests for stealing and physical altercations. However, every narrative has a defining moment, and for Dwayne, that moment came in 1995, returning to football after honing his skills at the University of Miami in 1991 to 1994. He signed a lucrative contract with the CFL's Calgary Stampeders. A collection of injuries he had been dealing with since high school put an end to this hope within a matter of months. This could have been his final moment of despair, but fate had other plans, and the world of professional wrestling awaited him, carrying on the tradition of his father. One hope died, but another rose from its ashes. Dwayne Johnson, then known as Rocky Maivia in WWE, made his debut to the wrestling world in 1996. The unusual name combined the names of his legendary father, Rocky Johnson, and his legendary grandpa, Peter Maivia, in a touching tribute to his wrestling ancestry. After being introduced as a face, he quickly became known as the Blue Chipper due to his promising and pedigree. Dwayne's rise in WWE was fast. He won the Intercontinental Championship, a title indicative of his skill and charisma, in just 3 months after making his ring debut. But as the story of wrestling progressed, audiences were increasingly interested in the emergence of the defiant anti-hero, personified by figures like Stone Cold Steve Austin. As a result of this change in taste, Maivia's image as a model citizen began to suffer. The terrain was shifting, and it was clear that Rocky Maivia would have to adapt if he wanted to keep his position in the game. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson turned the backlash against his Rocky Maivia character into praise. He took this animosity as fuel to rebrand himself as The Rock and join forces with Farouk's ruthless Nation of Domination. The Rock's appeal exploded as he began referring to himself in third person and infusing his every sentence with arrogance and wit. During his rise to fame, The Rock perfected the technique of insulting his audience and his opponents. He became WWE's most captivating orator due to his unparalleled ability to control the microphone. Tensions within the Nation of Domination grew as The Rock's goals became more obvious. He took a risk and fought Farouk, eventually defeating him and taking the Intercontinental Championship for himself. As the Nation clashed with DX, however, highlighting the heated rivalry between Triple H and The Rock, the group's togetherness began to crack. The Nation collapsed following a period of upheaval and conflict with Mark Henry. As an upside, do you recall the widespread "Rocky sucks" cheers? Their tone is remarkably similar to the "Cena sucks" chants we heard years later. But The Rock's charisma and wit quickly won over the public. Since he had declared himself as the People's Champion, he had to deal with Vince McMahon, who had a problem with the people and wanted to remove their champion from his perch. In 1998, the WWF Championship was on the line at Survivor Series, setting the atmosphere for a memorable showdown. The grand finale matched The Rock against all of humankind. While the evening began with The Rock as the hero and Mankind as the bad guy, their positions were reversed by the time it was over. Vince McMahon helped The Rock win, similar to what happened at the Montreal Screwjob the year before, which caused The Rock to turn heel and the Mankind to turn face. Their epic feud lasted for months, during which time the title belt changed hands several times. But alliances in wrestling are temporary at best. It was only until Shane McMahon betrayed The Rock that he was able to regain the favor of the fans and demonstrate once more why he deserved the title of People's Champion. In 1999, The Rock formed an unexpected electrifying alliance with his erstwhile opponent, Mankind. They won the WWF Tag Team Championship 3 times as a team and became known as the iconic Rock and Sock Connection. Their stark differences in character paved the way for both lighthearted and dramatic scenes, most notably the unforgettable "This Is Your Life" episode. The Rock's controversial Royal Rumble triumph at the turn of the millennium thrust him into bitter feuds with superstars like The Big Show, The McMahons, and Triple H. The Rock's light shone brighter than ever as he won the WWF Championship as the record 4th time at Backlash, defeating Triple H with help from the Rattlesnake Stone Cold Steve Austin. At Judgment Day, the upheaval continued when Triple H won back the championship. The Rock and The Undertaker later linked up to take on the McMahon-Helmsley group. The Rock, Kane, and The Undertaker faced off against Triple H and the McMahons in an unusual yet exciting tag team bout. The Rock won and now has 3 WWF titles to his name. But the Olympian Kurt Angle put an end to his reign at No Mercy. After briefly holding the Tag Team Championship with The Undertaker, The Rock set his sights on the new singles title. His victory over Angle at No Way Out in 2001 set up a massive match at WrestleMania 17 against Stone Cold. The Rock lost his championship because Vince McMahon unexpectedly sided with Austin. In 2002 at WrestleMania 18, The Rock and Hulk Hogan fought in an icon versus icon match that featured a generational conflict. In a triple threat match later that year, he defeated Angle and Undertaker to win his 6th WWE Championship. Sadly, no one can hold on to power forever. For The Rock, his reign ended when a young Brock Lesnar defeated him to become the youngest WWE Champion. The Rock's legendary career as a professional wrestler ended with this loss of the WWE Championship. After leaving the exciting world of WWE, The Rock set his sights on the bright lights of Hollywood. Though he did make occasional cameos in WWE, they were usually short pre-recorded clips that were not even quite representative of the actual live events. He brought his father and grandfather up on stage in 2008 to be inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame in a moving tribute. He made the leap into Hollywood, where he acted in a wide range of films, including Walking Tall, Gridiron Gang, and the stylish Be Cool. After playing the role in The Game Plan, however, he wanted to reinvent himself. In an effort to be better known as an actor, he went with his given name Dwayne Johnson. This rebranding ushered in comedies like The Other Guys and action comedies like Tooth Fairy. The wrestling arena, meanwhile, continued to resonate with shouts for The Rock. He heard the cry, and in 2011 he returned to WWE with a vengeance, prompting the crowd to chant, "Finally, The Rock has come back." His spectacular return to Monday Night Raw was highlighted by the announcement that he would be in WrestleMania 27's main event host. It was this moment in the spotlight, and he didn't waste it by avoiding it like John Cena. Cena's comments about The Rock abandoning WWE stoked the flames of animosity between the two icons. Cena's hatred for The Rock stems from the time he ruined his shot at the WWE Championship at WrestleMania. A startling challenge was issued as a result of the rising tension. A one-on-one match at WrestleMania 28. The Rock and Cena gave fans a taste of what was to come in their tag team bout at Survivor Series against Awesome Truth. While they were celebrating their triumph, Rock did what he does best by delivering a rock bottom to John Cena, sending the audience into a frenzy of anticipation for their final showdown. Well, the two could go on to fight at WrestleMania, but Rock continued to make appearances then and now at WWE. But one thing is certain, he has truly cemented his place as one of the all-time greats. Thanks for watching. Now please hit that like, share, and subscribe button for more amazing content on this channel. Till then, see ya.